Hey y'all, before we get into the show, I just wanted to come in here and tell you guys about TubeBuddy. It's truly one of my favorite SEO tools, and I wanted to come to you guys to tell you a little bit more about it, how you can take your content on YouTube to the next level. It is the proven, tested choice when it comes to big businesses, and I know one day you guys are going to be doing big things, okay? So go ahead and sign up today. It's the perfect tool, and make sure those YouTube dreams don't stay dreams. Sign up today with Unpaid 890 or click the link in our bio.
And welcome back to Unpaid Invoices, y'all. It's your girl, Kiara Webster.
And Danique here.
And this is our first, recorded on camera
video
episode.
And y'all getting to see us and how we talk.
Oh, God.
I'm excited, nervous. I don't know.
I think it'll be good. Y'all get to
I'm
see
real
what
goofy.
versus the first episode where we were kind of looking at each other, because the facial expressions do make
Be really bad. Not bad. You see, I had to take that back. You see, it's not bad, but we
just the comedic.
It just it just be giving it away, kind of like low key. What you be feeling?
Yeah, I feel like that's why we needed to do this. We need to sit down in front of the camera and be like, talk our
That's
shit.
how I feel.
That we usually talk.
Eye to eye.
Body to body. Body to body. Skin to skin.
That's on. No, yeah. Words. Don't say it. We gonna get copyrighted.
Look, 10 seconds.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
The mumble was enough. Y'all know what we talking about. Y'all know what we talking about.
She's independent, I think.
No,
we're safe.
So you can still cop.
She wouldn't.
Does that matter?
Anywho,
I was about to say, I don't think that matters for real.
Does it?
I'd be like,
it's mine.
I ain't get no check.
Well,
copyrighted. Boom. No,
if you got the sway like that,
show us love if you know who we're talking about.
Our email is at Unpaid Invoices Pod.
It's in our bio. It's in our links. You already know. Look, your people call our people. You know what I'm saying?
That's the one I like. Your
people call our people.
And then we'll chat. And that's
We'll chat from there. But anyways, we are going to do our initial check-in with our creatives. And that means we're just going to be talking about...
What are you doing lately?
Man, I'm juggling a lot.
Such as?
Honestly, I've been trying to get a painting done. And I'm also a part of another group to where we're supposed to be doing
That is coming up. I need to buy my ticket.
Yeah. Shout out Capture and Create. And all the gals. Y'all know.
Woman-led.
We are, yes, a woman-led group that is focused on just showing our photo skills, creating all of that type of stuff. It's woman-led, and we have an event coming up. So I've been trying to prepare for the presentation. It's March 31st.
Let people know where they can get their tickets.
Is it 31st? Oof.
Well, that's okay.
We're going to correct that. Literally. That's how much I'm juggling. It's some dates that I have, because it's not just Capture and Create that I'm working on. You also know, my own projects.
Oh, yeah.
I just finished shooting something, Thursday. So I need to get that edited, get that done, and all of that fun little stuff. And all of this stuff has deadlines. So.
Oh, yeah, you do have, a couple of commissions.
Yeah. Some that are about to come through, some that still, yeah. So it's about to get pretty busy.
It's the new
March.
year.
March is approaching. March ain't even here, but I'm kind of already preparing for March for real. So it's just
it be like that sometimes.
And it is what it is.
You're not gonna ask me what I got going on?
I was.
I don't got shit going on. You think I'm a raggedy bitch that don't got shit going on in my life?
Okay, well, tell us, what do you have going on, baby?
Oh my God. Nothing. I'm waiting for a job.
See, you did all of that extra. She ain't got nothing for us.
Kidding. No, I've been writing, reading scripts. Obviously with Unpaid, it's kind of.
She been putting in a lot of muscle with that.
I'm trying best as I can, my little muscles that I have.
Better flex. Do that. She be doing her thing.
What's that, John?
Is that what that is? Oh, I was going with Soulja Boy.
Is it the John Wall?
I don't know.
I
don't remember for real.
But yeah, pretty much that. Trying to get writing. It's a lot of competitions and stuff going on right now. So
yeah, you've been submitting.
Not really, because they're expensive.
Oh.
$55 or up to $175.
I forgot what
that's expensive.
He said it's expensive.
It's expensive.
Yeah, after it adds up and you submit to multiple.
And I just seen on Twitter too, they was talking about like they're not really reading your scripts either. So I'm like,
it's a waste of time. And y'all just trying to get cash. I hate that.
Money I don't got.
It should be like,
which is a great, because we gonna talk
put
about
your sweat
today.
and tears into this, and we're just gonna glimpse over it. We don't really care.
It wasn't diverse.
We just want y'all to try.
It was not diverse
just to
enough.
blow y'all house down for real.
And no, let me not. Because somebody else said something earlier this week, and they was talking about y'all just be bashing certain stuff, not realizing you gotta eventually work with them people one day. So
I mean, but that doesn't mean that we can't change the standard of how stuff's going.
No, I mean, I don't think it's that. I got that.
But I'm saying to that person who responded to that, I mean, I understand what they're saying too, but some of the stuff is just like you're not supposed to be doing.
This is true.
Like,
I think there's just
ethics.
like a fine line. Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
How you're delivering it, maybe.
Yeah.
I think that's better.
Exactly.
But anyhow, I think it's time to get into our next little segment, which we love to call Unpaid Updates, which is basically where we just tell you guys what's going on, what you need to know, what you need to be on the up and up about. And obviously, like, we have all of our social medias. But I think personally, if you're not following them, you're missing out. Because I'm also putting in a lot of
everything is beautiful on there.
on that.
Everything looks nice.
And she designed everything.
Everything looks chef's kiss. What's that?
Give that some love.
Salt Bay. I did what I needed.
She did. We put a lot of time and harder for
yeah.
So like comment, like,
share, all that stuff.
Post to the story.
You know what I'm saying?
If you just don't like, you see, boom,
just pretend
two bad bitches.
We y'all favorite celebrities.
I want to post this for my other people to see. You should do that.
I mean that.
I'm just saying.
Or pretend like we y'all faves. That y'all be commenting that got like 20,000 plus, and you're just a little dot in the middle of that. We see y'all stuff and like it.
Especially. I see it all. I want you guys to follow, subscribe. It's at Unpaid Invoices on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Your mama's Instagram. I don't know. Everybody's Instagram. And then we also have Patreon.
Yep. We do have a Patreon where y'all can go subscribe and purchase. And y'all going to get updates to all the exclusive stuff, including all the stuff that we have on our main pages. But we'll have some little private conversation on there. That
Patreon give y'all a little bit more.
Just a little bit more. In depth. Some spice maybe. You know what I'm saying? Just a little. Not too much.
Not too much. Yeah, not too much. We don't want to fall into the...
This ain't hot wings. I ain't giving you too much spice, all right?
Nice little cayenne. Little hot honey. Little hot honey rub, somewhere in there. But also, too, we need y'all help. Lean in. You know what I'm saying? Lean in real quick. We need y'all help because we are trying to name y'all.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And this is the funnest. This was the funnest part. I ain't gonna lie.
We gotta name y'all. So
we did really good on this. I ain't gonna hold you.
We gonna see. So so we're gonna do a poll. It's gonna be on our Instagram. It's gonna be on our TikTok. And it's definitely gonna be on our Twitter. It's gonna be everywhere. Okay, on our YouTube as well, because we're not doing this video shit for nothing. We want to give you guys the names, which are. Do you have the names? Well, nowadays.
So the first two are auditors and bookies or bookies.
Was it bookies?
I feel like it's bookies. I feel like it's
like your bookie.
Bookie.
No. Okay.
Bookie. I don't. Bookies.
We're gonna put them on the Instagram and everything.
Bookies. I'm pretty sure it's bookies.
We're gonna say that. We're gonna put them on the Instagram.
No, the first two is auditors and bookies.
Exactly.
Okay.
Auditors and bookies.
Go ahead and say the next two.
And then the other ones are tellers and clerks. You pick your favorite one. It's gonna be on them too. Whichever one you feel like you wanna be like. Hey.
So we'll just
because we don't want to say hey unpaid fam. Yeah. We want to be paid.
So just think hey unpaid fam.
Hey auditors. Hey clerks.
Hey bookies. Look. You already see which one is my favorite. Cause
we have a thing. But anyways, also to make sure you guys send us your dilemmas. Send us your things to unpaidinvoicespod@gmail.com with the subject dilemmas. Let us know what the problems y'all be having, because I know when I was working in corporate.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I'm trying to get into corporate, so I can't even
Exactly. So tell us
It's
your
definitely
tea.
different.
Tell us your tea.
Hey content creators, today we're going to talk about TubeBuddy, the ultimate YouTube ally and tool to help you grow your audience. Ever wonder how to get your YouTube videos on the main front page? Well, TubeBuddy has you, helping you with keywords, thumbnails, and titles. You're sure to get your stuff landed on the main page. It also has A/B testing in order for you to see what best works for your audience. Ready to take your YouTube level to the next game? Well, all you got to do is sign up with our exclusive code Unpaid890 or click the link in the bio. TubeBuddy, where creativity meets strategy. Now let's get back to the show.
And I think, is it time for my favorite segment?
Yeah.
I think it is.
Yes.
Time for our favorite segment. Off the record is a segment that I need y'all to really like tap into.
Getting serious. She feel like why the body language change all of a sudden? Go ahead.
Did it?
Just a little.
Let me relax a little bit more.
She got
no, I think it's like
serious.
a fun time to where we can talk about like some of the creative topics and BS that we see throughout the week, throughout the month, and everything, and get some some stuff off of our chest, but like off the record. You know what I'm saying? So first up this week, this one was smart.
I feel like
Smart. Okay, I love a good creative who can be smart with their timing, and so at Mia Mustech _art, your tweet about.
she's on Twitter.
Yeah, she's on Twitter.
We're on Twitter.
And we're on Twitter. And so essentially the person posted encouraging freelancers or contractors to, this AI. She's a beast.
Yeah,
She's a beast in a lot of
tech.
different ways. And so she was basically encouraging a lot of freelancers and contractors to include, something in their contract about legally binding ways that they cannot have their stuff used at a later date. Because that is how they are doing that. Like how they're able to create some of these amazing things is because they're stealing artist work. So
yeah. And honestly, that comes into like intellectual property and copyright, all that type of stuff. When AI is just stealing stuff. So yeah, to all the creatives at this point, look at y'all clauses, y'all contracts, and go ahead and implement whatever stuff y'all are doing because
get you a friend who's about to go to law school.
And lock in. Because, at this point, these people and these companies, I'm just now seeing companies are using celebrity likeness too to create ads, promotions, all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So I think Cardi about to, she's about to sue somebody because of that.
Yeah.
I don't know what they were selling. I don't remember.
Listen, at this point, I don't know why you would ever try Cardi's lawyers. They are on a good retainer. Coming after you. Okay?
Like,
they're on such a good retainer.
They're like Disney Channel.
Boy.
Or was it not Disney Channel, but Disney, Walt Disney? Like, do not play with them at all. I
don't know. But also, too, I appreciated the fact that they shared, like, an actual picture of, like, text that was legally binding. So, like, if someone just starting out, to add in just, like, a quick little clause. And then eventually, once you get to the point where you can hire a lawyer. You
can just add it in or just make it more detailed to what, it entails for real. But, yeah. Basic stuff to add.
Basic. Which I think, this next one, child.
Okay, so this next one, Oklahoma embarrassed us again.
Shocker.
Every day, every other day.
How many? 0 days since last incident.
Man, so as y'all know, Beyonce just said that she is dropping Act 2. Act 2 is basically going to be a country album, baby. We about to get. Yeehaw! We about to get. What is it? Daddy Lessons, Beyonce,
yeah,
but the whole album
is about to be that vibe.
Daddy Lessons was my. Daddy Lessons was slept on.
I love the one Dixie Chicks. The performance that they did at the CMT Awards.
But she got a lot of hate during that time too. Oh,
who gives a fuck?
But anyways, KYKC, a country radio in Oklahoma, said they were not going to play any of Beyonce's stuff because she is technically not considered.
They said we are a country station.
We have an email here saying specifically from them,
verbatim.
Hi, we do not play Beyonce on KYKC as we are a country music station. Thank you. Last time I checked, that damn 2 songs she just dropped out sound pretty country to me. So it's smelling a little bit like something else. I
saw a video on TikTok of a lady who they listen to folk music, and when her husband does not listen to anything other than folk music, and he literally was like, they heard it and he recognized that it was a famous fiddler on the track that she got. She's one of the top fiddlers. She just happens also to be a black woman because black women be doing that shit. But yeah, she I I feel like she had river dancers dancing to this damn song. Like, it translates. It's clearly country. I don't understand the flag, but Oklahoma would be embarrassing us. We on the Rolling Stone with our superintendent.
Because immediately when she dropped 16. Was it during?
It was during the Super Bowl.
I was about to say, okay,
it was during the Super Bowl.
She dropped
which
16
is
carriages.
That's what.
And she dropped the Take Me. Wait,
take him
home. Dang. Take him down. Is it
take him down? Take him home.
I feel like it's Take him home. Either way,
I don't
two
know.
songs during the Super Bowl.
Wow.
And
which is very iconic as well.
By the next day, naturally, like Beyonce, everybody was trying to get in. They wanted her to play them on the radio. And KYKC said, baby, we're not doing that here.
Which they rectified, by the way.
They had to at some point because people were calling in and complaining, especially when they leaked this email where it's saying specifically, babes, no, we don't
get somebody email, it's okay.
We don't even consider her to be country. So, yeah, shout out to y'all for embarrassing us.
I got y'all records.
I think it's been 3 days since the last nonsense.
No.
As far as like...
zero, because of Walters.
Oh.
Yeah, no, he's in the Rolling Stone now.
We're back to square one.
So that was exciting. Seeing us on 4K being embarrassed as per usual. But anyways, I wanted your take on this next one. Chloe, which I love me a Chloe bag. I also love a good Chloe shoe. Chloe, if you ever want to hit your girl up. They have a new logo, and as you are our resident graphic designer, I wanted your take on this new
on the logo.
Yeah, on the logo. We'll have it somewhere on the screen eventually, so you guys can see as well if you haven't seen it. But I wanted your take on this because you know how I feel about a lot of these brands losing their razzle dazzle
and getting very minimalistic with these logos.
And I hate minimalism.
I'm not gonna hold you. Who is Chloe?
It's a very well known.
I know it's a well known brand for real, but it's not one of them brands to me where like for me
that this for like me
to like really remember a brand, I usually like have something specific about the brand that I like. But like it has to be something notable. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's valid.
For me, and I just haven't seen none of their stuff for real, so I wouldn't be able to like say what's their prior.
You wouldn't even notice.
Let me see. Where's mine?
You wouldn't even be able to notice.
Let's see.
I think you would be able to notice. It was very like, I mean, it was always very minimalistic, but for the most part, I think they kept the accent. Somebody commented though, they said they kept the accent, which I felt like made sense to me. If you're not gonna keep the accent, why would you?
I mean, so it doesn't really look like it's too much of a difference. If I'll be honest,
I think it's a different font.
It's a skinnier font.
Yeah, I think
it's just like a more weighted font. I mean, honestly, my take, it's just kind of like okay, just a skinnier font. It's like a I know you don't know this, but it's a font out there called like Nelfim or something like that. Shout out Nelfim. I like that font. But that's what it literally looks like to me. I wouldn't say it's like a bad change for real, but it's just like, yeah. I don't know. It's all right.
I mean, I think they did a good job with keeping the accent, I guess, child. I don't know. I just don't like minimalism. For me personally. I'm not like a minimalistic girly. So. It is what it is.
On a scale from 1 to 10, it's like
a 4.
Damn. I wasn't going to even go that low.
Oh.
I was gonna say like a solid little 6.
I'll give him a 6.
Solid little 6, but it looked like any other brand, so I just it's whatever. But
yeah,
chomp. You might need to go ahead and.
Oh my gosh. Yo, I'm not about to play with you. This is why I told you to look at this shit. And y'all heard it here now. Y'all heard it here now. I definitely did. Next episode, this Negro here don't start segueing the intro shit. Because she said last episode, I don't know why you keep doing it.
Bro. She always got to be extra about stuff. I feel like we just need to move past it.
I don't get to process. I don't get to feel my feelings.
No.
All right, fine then. Basically, this little cockamamie person came on the internet and said, "Y'all never see a black filmmaker make something like The Bear, Succession, Oppenheimer, or Barbie because y'all got the bar so fucking low for us." Right. Our camera person did a little scrunchy scrunch on the face.
What was in reference? Reference to?
This was in reference to, I think, like them just making. Like the stuff that's coming out lately, I guess. I don't remember what it was. I'm really trying to remember. But I think it was the Oscars. or the Grammys or the awards. It was like BAFTA season, like the writing and all that stuff. It was award season, essentially, where like the Bear, Succession, and you know how they do with the awards. Yeah. They only give it to a certain amount of shows because they act like only 2 shows exist during the cycle season. But anyways, I saw that tweet and it was just very funny because I'm pretty sure the person who is like in charge or like as a showrunner of the Bear is a black dude, Alex O'Keefe. So
it's just kind of like, how can you say something like that for real?
Yeah.
Also,
and I think that's the studio's fault too.
Up. Like, what do they mean by like? I feel like I don't know what Succession is for real. So that's
Succession is that show about their family. The dad's kind of a butthole, and he's like they're all fighting for their place. Is that a good description for people who've seen Succession? Have y'all seen Succession? Yeah. Okay.
We're looking at the crew. The crew says they.
Oh, somebody is shaking their head no. Well, I'm sorry. I haven't watched it.
I have not watched it. I haven't watched it either. I feel like I know what you're talking about. The Bear I'm aware of. Obviously, we know about Oppenheimer and Barbie. But I feel like, how can you say something like that when there are would you not consider Jordan Peele to be one of those people who kind of like made something that was like because I feel like Oppenheimer and Barbie like definitely came out like buzz. We couldn't escape it for real.
Right.
The last time we had something like that, was it not us? I'm
pretty sure.
Like think about like how everything like the rollout, the whole everybody was talking about it.
But like, again, that's why I say that's not the black filmmakers' faults. That's the studios who don't allow black filmmakers to explore their art.
What's happening.
Yeah, they don't get the budget. I mean, you just saw Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler got almost $80 million. That's unfucking heard of 2 black directors and producers getting that kind of money. And yet, again, some studio, I think it was Warner Brothers, gave some Caucasian director $42 million, and he didn't even give him a movie. Where did the $42 million go, Craig? We don't know. So I don't know. Like, I think to even say that is just like a knock to black people, and you as a black man to even say that is just so like.
I feel like it's just like, okay,
that was very. You got a little black around your eye. With that, but
you got a little black around your eye. If you haven't seen it in a minute, okay, but I feel like to say that just like, yeah, I don't know. I can't give it to you for real. I kind of see what you're saying, but
I don't think that's our fault. I don't know. To me, that's not our fault. I think it comes down to a money thing, which I feel like is a great segue into today's topic, which is no money, mo problems. And I think everybody in this room who is a creative can relate to that. Listen, sometimes you can push as much as you want, but if you don't got the money,
it's only so far you're gonna be able to go. For real.
It's only so far you can go.
Not even money, just like in the sense of needing it, but also or needing to pay bills and stuff, but even just needing to invest in yourself to level up.
Exactly.
Like, even if you want to level up, you gotta have the money to do it. Yeah.
Take a course, something to that nature. Which I feel like, again, like we've had this conversation
like multiple times
about, I wish I had the funding, or like, I mean, the fact that Issa Rae is able to like diversify her creativity in the way that she has. I feel like the best case scenario of that, or even just hire a bunch of diverse creators, is because of the queen. The queen that she got.
She has the money now, but I think before she didn't have it, and that's why like in most of the interviews she be like talking about like going out
exactly
or extending, but even that takes a minute because you can't do that with everybody. So then you got to build up a repertoire with people, business, all that type of stuff, and that might take a minute. So it's like
I think
it would just be easier if I got like $300K like drafted into my account, like like now, like as I'm talking to y'all, but. It's not happening.
I can send feet pics.
So, like...
That's as far as it'll go.
I can't, you know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is.
You would go see no feet pics if somebody would be like, hit us in the DMs and be like, I see $300K right now. I see $300K right now. Send me a
what type of feet you got that... Boy, anyway.
I don't know.
We're going to tell y'all how to have solutions to these humps, especially when you ain't got the money and the funds to do it.
For sure.
So
for sure.
One of our biggest things, or one that I basically do, is I just reach out like who's around me, like people who I know are crafted, skilled in their job and what they do.
Your creative circle is important.
And I honestly just be transparent and like, hey, this is what I need. This is my expectations. Can you do it?
It's my expectations.
What? Yeah, specific wording, because I feel like some people don't like kind of say their expectations off bat, and it's like that's where stuff kind of gets, you know what I'm saying, like super convoluted for no reason. So it's just like, these are my expectations. Can you do it? Can you work with it? What are yours if you are to come on to a project like this? And we go from there.
Or being able to even ask those kinds of questions.
Yeah.
Like if you don't know what you want from other people, then when they come on and start doing their thing, if they have more of a dominant personality or they have more of a shy personality and they're not contributing enough and you're then getting frustrated, like you can't be mad at nobody but yourself because you didn't specify
what you needed.
You needed for real.
What you were intended for them to do while they were there, specifics, what you don't need them doing, because I'm a person that's specific. If I ask you to come on for a photo shoot, I don't need you doing anything else other than what I asked you to do for real, because then it's just going to be like, like, why are you, like, come on now.
Our eyes are going to lock and we're going to be like, listen, being a creative, I think tests you to truly be freaking creative. Like you gotta get crafty, boy. Asking people for stuff, or finding ways to fund things. I think for as indie filmmakers, one of the best tricks that I learned from a professor, her name is Tracy. Mm-hmm. She made we love Tracy. Tracy, if you ever want to come on, girl, get these people some knowledge, please. But yeah, so she basically made the comment of, she was like, if you're gonna use a location, she was like, ask the location if you offer them something, give them something that they need. Or finding that thing we need. I think the CEO or the COO at Prairie Surf, also Nadir, made that a great comment to me as well. He was like, find something that they need and sell it to them. He was like, and make it known, and that way it's a mutually beneficial thing. And he was like, and sometimes they may just want to help you out, and
sometimes you luck up,
but you won't know if you don't try or just be able to approach. I think even with the podcast, before we started, just getting guests, bro, I'm shooting for the stars.
Yeah.
Quite literally.
Where the guest is
quite literally.
Like she said, shooting for the stars.
So if I DM you, answer your DM. Look in that requested folder, the one that's next to, the one.
Don't miss out.
And then also too, generating some income, I think it may be time to start charging some rates.
If you are freelance, maybe you're at the route now where you cannot take on stuff for free. And it might feel hard to transition into that, I feel like.
Yeah.
Because it's you're going to have to start making people pay. And it's going to be people going to start acting funny once you start involving money. But at the same time, we all got our lives. And if you're trying to take this serious, that means that most of your time is about to go into this. So with that, we talked about it earlier, being able to put yourself in a position to level up.
Yeah.
That is one of them. Start, charging. Research your rates.
Research your rates.
That's around you. That's definitely one of the biggest things.
Yeah. Also too, again, I think I mentioned shooting your creative shot at people. If it's somebody who you want to shadow for something, or in the process of leveling up, say you can't take a class, reach out to that person and say, hey, I want to shadow you. Don't ask for nothing. Don't ask for them to give you nothing, but just be like, hey, I really enjoy your work. I want to be something like you, especially if it's somebody that you admire. Issa, if you ever see your DMs, girl,
she got to blow you up for real.
I'm not playing.
The last one is honestly taking your time with your projects. Because I feel for me, I talked about it a little bit earlier.
Don't you want to save that for? Oh no, Will.
Juggling what?
I don't know if you want to save that for your Be So Fucking For Real.
No.
Mm-mm. Okay.
But taking one project at a time. Sometimes quality is way more better than quantity for real. I mean, you might think that you're not doing nothing because you probably only put most of your effort into one video, one photo shoot, whatever. But that could be the photo shoot that's people see that you put that many hours in. You know what I'm saying? And it go from there and blow up from there. So be okay with taking projects, one step at a time.
Because the quality will speak for itself, I feel like.
Yeah, it always does.
I know we wanted to get shooting super, super quick, but it's I feel like us waiting, us being patient, and it all falling into place, now you get the quality that you get. It's pretty nice. We're in a really nice place. Shout out to Burn Cigar Lounge.
Burn Cigar Lounge.
Yeah.
That's why we still up looking.
Our super dope location. And I think it's a great spot. More businesses in Oklahoma, which was something that I wanted to do when we first started, was really
collaborating with people that are near us and businesses that we know, we love and we go to already. Mm-hmm. I mean, we're already gonna pull up and be a patron. So
meow. But yeah, guys, that was our off the record. No, that was our topic. Oh my gosh. Guys, I have not been sleeping. Okay, we're not going to talk about it.
More money, more problems. No money,
but eventually we want more money. Then we're going to get into our next segment, y'all.
Which is our favorite segment.
Is it yours?
Is it? I think it is.
It's your favorite segment.
Which is our Be So Fucking For Real.
Be So Fucking For Real.
Because, you know, we be dealing with stuff as creatives, and there are moments where it's like, baby,
I need you to be so
fucking for real.
For real.
Get the hell out of my face with this.
Or my email. Or text.
You know what it is. You can go ahead and start.
I feel like, okay, so y'all, me personally, I feel like I have a super short one. But I don't like when I'm like working with people or like things are starting to really pick up for me, which you mentioned earlier too. Like things are starting to really pick up. I'm learning how to juggle life. But again, I also like sub. I do a bunch of other stuff because these bills still got to get paid. And when I am doing those things, it's just really hard to navigate and, you know, kind of manage them because I'm only human. I make mistakes.
I mean, it's,
you know, I drop the ball every once in a while. But so it gets frustrating when I'm dealing with things like that. You know, people are like pestering like, hey, have you read the script? Especially it's like, I just told you the day that I would get back to you on said script. So like, just give me a second.
Like, don't rush me, babe.
Don't rush me. Like, please. Especially even clients. Like, that's something I feel like they need to take into mind too.
Don't let me take a picture the next day.
Hey,
do you have any edits for me ready? I just wanted to know because I wanted to post on my Instagram real quick.
Your Instagram?
Do you think I got them? I'm pretty sure I said 5-day window span. But
look, and not you giving them a quote. Not you giving them a quote. It's telling them when it will be.
I have a time frame like set. Like it's gonna be done and returned to you in this time.
Exactly. So I didn't know why you even texting me. But yeah. What's your Be So Fucking For Real for the
Mine, I feel like it's for myself for real.
Oh,
because it's just like you can't keep doing the same thing.
It's insanity.
And expecting a different result.
It's
and
insanity.
I feel like you can't do the same thing and expect a greater result when you need great effort.
Ooh.
Yeah. You need, like, you know what I'm saying? When you want to level up, it's going to take greater effort. It's going to take, you know, more time, more like strategizing, more challenge, more all of that. So it's like, if you can't handle that, maybe this ain't for you.
Right. And I think I
feel like that's like one of the things you kind of, you got to have conversation. You got to have with yourself to be like, look, you might not want to do this, but are you trying to be what you say you're trying to be? Because this may be what you need to do to be this.
Right. That may
mean if you're not trying to do it, then
discipline yourself on your schedule.
Maybe you're not cut out to be whatever you're trying to be.
You know what I'm saying? Like those little things about yourself that you got to like level up on, but even like internally, not allowing your procrastination or your imposter syndrome not allow you to
perfectionism. Because that's just masked procrastination is all that is.
There it is.
So
it'll hinder you. Anyway,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think we all fall victim to it. Like whether you think you
don't. I think there are some people who are way better at it, but I feel like that's one thing.
But I think those people, they struggle with like the other side of it is like putting themselves out there or like, you know, being more vocal or pitching or, you know, being the spotlight. A lot of times I think those people struggle with that versus like me. I feel like I struggle with just the like organization. Like I got ADD, so like it'd be hard, man, like to manage all that.
No, it definitely does. But I mean, it's just something you gotta, once you get to that point, you'll kind of know what you need to do. But I feel like everybody has that point where they be like, look, are we doing this for real? Or
gotta get serious.
Are we playing around? Is this a hobby? Or
you gotta lock in.
Is this,
And I feel like I locked in a little bit. Boy. I'm standing
Shout out Drewski.
Hey.
Shout out Drewski.
Hey, Drewski. And then too, because like I made this tweet the other day. I was like, I know for a fact I'm going to need me like a personal assistant at one point, like to manage. Because I know like someone could tell me something, and like even like I'll tell you something, and like you'd be like, "Bro, what'd you say?" And I'll be like,
"Man,
I just know I can't manage that."
Calendar's my best bet,
man.
But
yeah, y'all, that was our Be So Fucking For Real moments.
I think we are.
I'm trying to rip it up.
I think we are. I think we're pretty done.
I think it's time to rip it up. As always, you guys know where to find us at Unpaid Invoices Pod on Instagram.
And on Twitter. On YouTube, on everything. Unpaid Invoices.
Unpaid Invoices. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Bye.